YouTube family. I hope you guys are having a great time. On today's episode, I will show you how I make my way of Paneer Tikka Masala. This is very easy recipe. Even if you're new to the kitchen, I'm sure you can do this. And before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss my future video. So sit back, relax and enjoy. These are the ingredients we'll be needing for this recipe. I will be explaining them by quantity as we go further, and also make sure to leave it in the description down below so that you can try it in your kitchen. Firstly, take around 500 gram of paneer / cottage cheese. Slice it and dice it. Once you're done, put it in a bowl. This is how your cube size should be, not too big, not too small as well. Now take around 3 medium size of onion and start slicing it. And we'll also need 3 medium size of tomato for this recipe. We'll remove the top head part and slice it again. Now heat up a pan. Then add some oil on top. Once our oil reaches smoking temperature, we'll fry our paneer. And then couple of minutes after, we'll flip it over. This is how it looks. I like my cottage cheese to be fried because it gives some kind of aroma on the recipe. Most of the time you don't see this way of making paneer tikka in restaurant or hotels because this is not economical way, but trust me, it is one of the most flavorful or aromatic way. Once they are done, put it in a paper towel just to remove excess oil. Now on same pan, we're gonna add few around 2 to 3 inches of cinnamon stick and 5 to 6 green cardamom and cloves, around half teaspoon of cumin seed and coriander seeds each, 2 bay leaves. Mix it nicely. Once they get fried, add few green chilli to fry. This is totally optional. If you don't prefer spicy, skip this step. Mix it nicely. After a couple of minutes, add your sliced onion on top. Then fry it. Add around 1 teaspoon of salt on top. Mix it nicely. Here, salt will help us to soften the onion, releasing juice from it. Now we'll lid up our pan and then cook it for a while. Check it time to time. We also need extra patience for this recipe as it's one of the time-consuming recipe. Before I started to prep, I've soaked around 150 gram of cashew nut in the milk. I'll leave my mixture to be fried and then blend my cashew nut milk together. This is one of the key ingredients on this recipe because it helps us to give that thick consistency on the gravy, or let's say creamy texture. Once they are done, put it in a bowl and keep it aside. Now we'll go and check our onion. Our onion mixture is 75% done, so we'll add around 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Then around 1 teaspoon of Shahi Jeera. Mix it nicely. Now your heat should be in medium flame. See how your mixture is bubbling. We still need to fry this mixture for a couple of minutes. Then add 3 tablespoons of roughly crushed or roughly chopped garlic paste. Stir it nicely. Your heat still has to be in medium flame. Once your mixture start giving that fried garlicky aroma from the mixture, then add tomato on top. Mix it nicely. You can also add extra water just to soften the mixture. Now we'll lid up our mixture and cook it until you get soft tomato gravy, something like this. Now add generous amount of chopped cilantro. Stir it nicely and lid it up. Check it time to time. After a couple of minutes, add around 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of cumin powder, and 1 teaspoon of Asafoetida or Hing. Then stir it gently. Fry it for a couple of minutes. Now if you see the mixture, it's really fine thick gravy. Now we're gonna add our fried cottage cheese. Add around 1 big tablespoon of Garam Masla, which is optional. Mix it nicely so that the mixture coats all over the cottage cheese. Then lid it up. After a couple of minutes, you'll see the mixture is blended all over your cottage cheese very nicely. Now we'll add our cashew nut milk mixture. And give it a good stir. Now just make sure your heat is lower to medium. Now add around half or 1 cup of water just to loosen up the mixture. Give it a good mix. Now this is also a good time to add extra salt if you need, or some extra masala powder. Lower the heat and simmer it for 10 minutes. You can also add extra water depending on how much thick you want your gravy to be. Just make sure that your mixture doesn't burn out, so stir it time to time and add a little bit of water just to loosen up the mixture. Our Paneer Tikka masala is ready to be served. Let's serve it with a bowl of white rice. You can also try with chapati, bread, or roti, naan. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and share within your circle. And once again, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss my future video. I'll make sure to leave an ingredient description down below so that you can try it in your kitchen. It's time for me to sign out now. I'll see you next week, same time. Peace out from New Zealand. Bye for now.